Everybody, welcome. How's everybody doing out there? Cool. Peace, everybody. Peace. Okay. So today we're going to be talking about Linux. Yes, we're going to learn how to make that work. So today we'll be talking about Ubuntu. Ubuntu is a very straightforward distribution of Linux. Very easy to use, very easy to install. So right now I'm going to be showing you how to install a VirtualBox so that you can have a Linux distribution without having to fiddle around with the actual files and the memory of your computer. So it's basically a virtual computer within a computer. So what you're going to want to do first is go here to virtualbox.org and you're going to download, since I'm using Windows to host my VirtualBox. My next video is I'm just going to do it directly on Linux, on my Ubuntu Linux, because I do have that dual booted, and I can show you how to do that also. It's not that difficult. So you're going to click this one, Windows Hosts, and I guess we'll just click it just to show you. Yeah, so you see it loads over there. So you load it up. I'm just gonna pause this right now. I already have it loaded here, so I'll show you. So we're gonna open. Let's see how long this takes to come up. Okay, so it's preparing to install. So you just, next, since I already have it, just follow the straightforward instructions. Yeah, so once you have that installed, yeah, it's canceled. Finish. Okay, since I already have it here, I'll show you. I actually have this running right now, so let me stop. Pause. Close. Power off. Powered off. Okay. So once you do have your VirtualBox installed, the next thing you're going to want to do is we got to get the actual Ubuntu ISO image file. So you're going to go to ubuntu.com. I already did this. So we're going to click on downloads and on a desktop. Okay, so you're going to click download. You want 16.04 LTS. That's the one that you want. That's the ideal one. So no, you don't have to pay anything, it's free. Just go down to here, not now, take me to the download. And then it's going to download. So I'm going to pause that also, because I already have the ISO file. So now, once you have your ISO file and your VirtualBox set up, now you're going to go to VirtualBox. So I already have it, I guess I made it twice. We'll make it a third time just to show you how this is done. So you click new, and we'll call this Ubuntu. You call it Ubuntu. I'm gonna call it Ubuntu 3 since I already have 2 of them. You click next. 1 gigabyte of RAM should do it. I mean, you can add a little bit more. We'll make it almost 2. We'll make it just about 2. So hit next. You want to make sure you create a virtual hard disk. Create one now. Click create. VirtualBox disk image. That's the one that you want to do. Next. And you want it to be a fixed size. 10 gigabytes is good. So after you create that, it's going to take a while. It's going to send you to, I guess, you know, we'll create it just to show you. It does take some time though. So I'll do it with 10 gigabyte. You're good between anything between 8 and 16 should do it. I'll hit create. Takes a little while. Just gonna wait, you know. Just wait. And we're coming close to the end. Bear with me here. Okay, so once that's done, now you go and you hit the settings. So once you go to settings, you want to go to storage. And you click on this little empty box right here. And then you're going to click on this disk icon right here. And you're going to choose a virtual optical disk file. Once you choose your optical disk file, it's going to prompt you to pick your ISO image file, which should look like this. Mine is directly in the downloads. Make sure you know where this is being downloaded to make this easy. Always look to see the path of which these files are being downloaded. Very important. So you're going to click the ISO file and you're going to hit OK. Okay. So after that, you're going to hit start. Now we have a VirtualBox up. Okay, I'm going to full screen this. Well, not exactly full screen it, but widen the screen. Should cover. Give it 1 second. Alright, now it's loading up. So when this is all loaded up, you're going to, I guess I'll give a quick little walkthrough of installation. It's straightforward, very straightforward. Alright, here we go. Bear with me, my device is a little slow. Okay, so you're going to click install Ubuntu in whatever language you're going to install it in. And you're going to click this one, download updates while it's installing. Continue. Yes, erase the disk and install. Just remember, this is not affecting your real hard drive or anything on your computer. This is literally a virtual computer. Virtual computer. System in the abstract. Click continue. Yeah, we live in the East Coast, so yeah, New York time zone, it's good. US English, yes, okay, keep clicking continue. And in this part, you just put a username, it's called user. And you want to click, you want to make sure that you have a password, because when we're working on the command line, we're going to have to ask this, what's known as the super user, and that requires a password. So let's make a real weak password. Just make sure it matches. So click continue. Alright, and then that's going to install everything. So I already have this installed. I'm not going to sit through all this, so we're just going to exit out. I'll power this off. Okay, so what's going to happen after this installs is you're going to want to make sure it's going to, restart the virtual machine and everything. It should do this automatically, but it's going to prompt you to remove the installation media. So I just go to settings. After you have installed everything, you want to make sure, we'll go back to storage, that this is hold on, let me make sure. Okay, I'll make sure everything's squared away. Alright, let's just double check to make sure this works. I'm gonna start. Alright, let's see. Okay. And here we go. We got ourselves ready here. Okay. So I'm just gonna log in. And there's different tricks you can do to optimize the performance. I'll show you some. Hold on, let me close this out. Power off the machine. One thing you do is in the settings, go to system, go to processor, and I'm going to bring this up to about, let's see, I have 2 processors, so I'm going to make sure it says 2. Okay, and that'll improve the speed of everything. As you see, much quicker now. So much quicker now. So make sure you match your processors and your settings to make sure that this runs a lot smoother. Now, if you want to have this work as a dual boot, what you're going to want to do is, okay, let me start a new one. So I'm going to get this thing called etcher.io, and you're going to download this. Okay, I already have it, so hold on. Yep, and that's the beauty of the virtual machine, is I have a Linux computer right here, and just here in my Windows environment. So I'm gonna click Etcher. Okay, so if you're gonna want to have either USB or a CD. Let's give it 1 second. Let's give it 1 second. It's a fairly old computer, so bear with me. I guess we have a new version to update, but I won't do that now. So what we do here is select the image. Alright, I was messing with my Raspberry Pi before, so I have that. Okay, so, and you're going to click your Ubuntu 16.4 ISO image to open it, and then it's pretty straightforward. You would select the drive. Currently don't have one, so yeah, you'd select your medium, and then you just click flash. And then once you have that all loaded up, okay, then sorry, you're going to put your installation medium in, and you're going to boot your computer from the live USB. And when it asks you, if you want to try or install Ubuntu, you're going to install it. And when you install it, make sure that you click the option to install alongside Windows. That way, you basically have two computers in one. So, I guess I'm gonna end my video here. That's how you install Ubuntu Linux in a VirtualBox, and I also briefly touched on how you could potentially do that for a dual boot, or if you're really bold and you want to just get rid of your Windows distribution, which I have done many times, simply click over, erase the disk, and install Ubuntu when you get to that option. But yeah, that's it. It's been a pleasure teaching, and I'll see you for the next video.